He did nothing but cry.
Are they keeping him in?
They wouldn't let me stay. The doctor said I seemed to make matters worse.
I knew I should have taken him to the hospital. I don't know what came over me. I should have brought him back here where he belongs.
Why is his coat on?
It's drying out.
And his hat?
It was wet through, sodden, if you don't mind my saying so. Well, so was he, all drenched, sweat and drizzle.
How did he come to be in that state, Norman? When you telephoned at first, I thought he'd been hurt in the air raid or had an accident.
No, not an accident.
No, I know. He said there was no sign of physical injury.
Your ladyship, what happened?
He's in a state of collapse.
Yes, I know.
How did he get like that? What happened to him?
Your ladyship, sit down, please. Sit down. We must remain calm.
The doctor said it must have been 1 more weeks.
If not longer. Please.
I didn't see him this morning. He left the digs before I woke.
Well, you see, what happened, your ladyship, was this. After the last all clear sounded, I went into Market Square. It was just as dusk was falling. It was such a peculiar light. It was so yellowish with smoke and dust rising from the craters, running shadows, and all sort of full of the unexpected. You see, I was looking for a packet or two of brown persons called flowers. Well, our stocks are low and supplies are scarce, well, you never know. Anyway, I was asking at this store and that, and then I heard his voice. And whose voice? It was Sir's, of course. Yes, I looked up and I saw him. He was standing beside a candle maker who was closing up his shop for the night. He was lit by one tall tallow candle. It was guttering. Oh, he looked ever so much like that portrait of him as King Lear, all greens and dark bluish in that peculiar light. And he was undoing his overcoat and taking it off. God help the man who stops me, he cried out. And then he threw it down on the ground, just as Lear does in the storm scene. Just look at it. I don't know how I'll ever get it clean. He was so proud, too. Don't you remember? No, that's before your time. That was the first Canadian tour in Toronto. This tall ragged sleeves.
What happened after he took off his coat?
Well, then he started on his hat. Down Piccadilly only a year ago, and down on the coat and waited and jumped on. Stopped on his hat, viciously stopped on his hat. Oh, look, you can see it for yourself. And then he held up his hands as though to convey sterility in Goneril's room. Oh, how much more do they want from me? He cried out. Oh, and his fingers, they were all of the features. They were loosening his waistcoat and loosening his collar and tie, tearing his shirt buttons. Oh.
Were there any people around?
Well, yes, there were a few. See, that's why I went up to him. Well, we couldn't have him looking ridiculous with people standing all around sniggering, now could we?
Did he see you? Did he know who you were?
No, I didn't wait to find out. No, I just went up to him and I said, come along, sir. Shouldn't we be going now? You know, in my best nanny voice, the one I use when he's been wayward. But he didn't seem to hear me. And he was all shivering, all trembling.
You shouldn't have let the people see him like that.
It's easy to be wise after the event, but maybe should it, if you don't mind my saying so. But, well, I did try and spirit him away. It's not easy with a man of his proportions. Just then, a woman came up, quite old, with all bombazine under tweed. Oh, she was quite respectable. and she started picking up his things and wanted to help him dress. Well, I was amazed, absolutely amazed. I just stood there. And he said to her, oh, thank you, my dear, but Norman usually does that for me. Well, I saw that as my cue, Darky, and I went up to her and I said, well, I'm Norman, I'm his dresser. But the woman, oh, she had her hair all in curls. She took his hand and said, you were lovely in the Corsican brothers. Just like that. And then he looked at her for a while and then gave her that sort of winning smile that he's got and said, thank you, my dear, but now I have to make an exit. And off he ran.
He said, I have to make an exit.
Yes, and off he ran. Well, I followed him, of course, fearing the worst. I mean, well, we couldn't have him running through the streets, could we? And he was discarding clothes. I followed a whole trail of them. Imagine doing this with keys through the streets. And then I found him at last. He was leaning against a lamppost, weeping.
Where?
It was outside the Cardoma. Anyway, hardly saying a word. Well, I hardly knew what I was doing. I just took his hand and I led him to the hospital. And the sister there, well, she said she didn't recognize him at first, but then she said she'd seen him last night at Othello, and the doctor was then summoned, the short-bald, respectable type, and I was excluded by the drawing of screens.
And then you telephoned me.
no, I waited, no. I learned, as Edmund would say. But I overheard the doctor saying, this man is exhausted and he's near collapse. As then the sister came out and saw me and said, well, I should call you, and that's what I did, and that's how it happened.
He did nothing but cry.
Yes, so you say.
I left him lying on top of the bed, still fully clothed, crying. Wept and wept, as though he'd lost control. Floodgates. Oh, what am I going to do? In just over an hour, there'll be an audience in that theatre, expecting to see him as King Lear. Oh, what are we going to do?
Well, we mustn't upset ourselves, that's for certain.
As soon as I left the hospital, I telephoned Madge and asked her to meet me here. She'll know what to do.
Oh, yes, Madge will know what to do. She won't upset herself, that's for certain. I mean, stage managers never do. You know, I had a friend once. He was a vicar before he fell from the pulpit onto the stage. And they were such a lovely, ugly sister, sort of to a manner born. And his wife didn't upset easily. I suppose it was a good thing under the circumstances. And she reminded me of Madge. I mean, cold, businesslike, and boring.
The doctor took me into a little room, littered with enamel vases full of blood-stained bandages. He apologized. He'd been busy after the air raid. Made me feel sick. He asked about his behavior in recent days. Had I noticed anything untoward? Funny word to use, untoward.
What did you say, if you don't mind my asking?
I lied. I said he'd been perfectly normal. Didn't want to appear neglectful. I should have ignored him. Only last night I woke. Is that much?
No, that's Irene. You were saying you woke last night.
He was leaning over me. He was naked. There's a cold and he was shivering. And he said, thank you for watching over me. Don't worry too much. Just go on looking after me. I have a feeling I gave you something violent.
Talk about untoward. I'm glad you didn't tell them that. I mean, they would have put him away for good.
This morning, our landlady reported something untoward. After breakfast, while I was still sleeping, he listened to the news and wept. And then later he sat at the dining table writing, or trying to write. And all he did was crumple up sheet after sheet of paper. When I came down, I smoothed them out to find out what he'd written. My life. My life. The rest of the page was blank.
Well, he had told me that his autobiography would be his only memorial. And when I asked him, have you written much, he said, not a word. And then last night, after a therapy, he said to me, what play is tomorrow night, Norman? And I told him it was King Lear, and he said I should wake with the storm clouds in my head.
It should have made him rest. The doctor said he'd come to the end of his rope and found him praying.
You should have told him what he'd been through. You should have told him the troubles he'd been having.
No, civilians never understand.
That's true. Especially doctors. They never understand anything. Oh, I couldn't keep myself by having taken him to the hospital.
It was the right thing to do.
Oh, I do hope so. Oh, just imagine trying to explain to a doctor what he's been through. You see, he's been trying to recruit young actors for a Shakespearean troupe, but all the best able-bodied ones are in uniform. Not to mention the trouble this week with Mr. Davenport Scott. Oh, doctors, you know, they'd had their hypodermic syringe rampant before you could say, as you like it. That's all they understand, hypodermics. If a doctor had been through half of what Sir had been through, his throat wouldn't have been frayed, it would be threadbare.
What is the latest with Mr. Davenport Scott?
Oh, look, I really would rather not discuss Mr. Davenport Scott in front of a lady, if you don't mind. But I shall speak to Madge about him later, when she comes in. But suffice to say, he won't be appearing with us tonight. Oh, I told Sir, I said, I beg you, I please do not let your business manager down as the fool in King Lear, and now he's lost both in one fell blitzkrieg. Oh, if you'll pardon the expression.
Madge is right. We'll have to cancel. There's no alternative.
Oh, no, your ladyship, please. Let's not do anything rash.
Look, he's ill. There's no crime in being ill. It's not high treason. It's not a capital offence. Not desertion in the face of the enemy. He's not himself. He can't work. Will the world stop turning? Will the Nazis overrun England? One layer more or less in the world won't make any difference.
Well, so believes it will.
Who really cares whether he acts or not?
There is bound to be some.
I never imagined it'd end like this. I always thought it was indestructible. All the years have been stubborn.
It's even longer for he and I. We've never ever had a cancellation. Not in all those years. No, look, I want to go to the hospital.
No.
Look, perhaps when he sees me, I could usually make him laugh, but you know, well,
They wouldn't even let me stay.
16 years. But you know, I wish I could remember the name of the girl that got me into all this. She was a motherly type, almost small part player's cast. Yeah, I can picture her face. Yes, I can picture her. She was standing on platform 2 at Crewe. It was a Sunday, and I was on platform 4. No, she called out. You see, we'd been together in Outward Bound, at number 3 tour. I'd understudied Scrubby, the steward. You see, it was all set aboard ship. Oh, lovely first act. Oh, yes. Now, let me see. What was it you used to say to me? Oh, yeah. Excuse me, are we all dead? And I'd say, oh, yes, we're all quite dead. And he'd say, how old have you been, you know? And I'd say, oh, I was taken quite young, really. And he'd say, then where are we sailing to? And I'd say, oh, hell. They're both the same place, really. What was a lovely first act? Anyway, oh, yes, now, she was with Sir, that girl. Yes, I thought she was so hoity-toity, all tiaras and back first. It was when I was in Pato. See, I was understudying the Ugly Sisters, both of them. Yes. Are you fixed? She cried out. You see, to make the short story shorter, so wanted to help the wardrobe and generally around the place, but mainly in the storm scene in King Lear. You heard this story before? Anyway, on the first night, he put me on the Tiffany's. And then, after the storm scene, while he was waiting to go on for, oh, you cannot touch me for coining, he called me over. Well, I went, my knees, they were all sort of like jelly, and he said to me, well, excuse me, but were you on the Tiffany tonight? And I said, oh, yes, I was. And he said, then you are an artist. Oh, I did hardly sleep a wink that night. But then, the next night, well, then he asked me to be his dresser.
My father was exactly the same, always exaggerating his illnesses. That's why I thought it wasn't valuable. I didn't.
No, that's Madge. You can always tell. She always walks as if the band were playing on with Christian soldiers.
Oh, any further developments? We'd best see the manager. I think you ought to come with me.
Please, your ladyship, don't do anything hasty.
There's no alternative.
Madge is right. He's in hospital. You can't play King Lear without the king. No one would pay to see the crucifixion of two thieves. We have to make a decision.
No, your ladyship, no. No, it is not a decision we have to make. No, it is the right decision. You see, I had a friend once, well, before one's line, face was live, as the saying goes. Now, he was ever so fragile, quite a pain to be with. I mean, if he sat next to you on the top of a double-decker bus, he'd give you the ABC of unhappiness between request stops. Now, you see, someone close to him, and that was his mother, I believe, but it was never proven, understandably upset, made a decision. Felt that he needed a rest with those equally off-center and sent him to Colwyn Bay. It's never a good day, not in February, all wrapped in a grey rug, looking at a grey sea beneath a bleak sky. Oh, terrible. Anyway, Mother dear made a decision. And it was not the right decision, and my friend had never acted again.
We have to face the facts.
I've never faced facts in my life, and I don't intend to start now. I just want things to be lovely. No pain, that's my
these aren't lovely, Norman.
Well, they're not if you face facts. Facing facts. It's the company I'm worried about. Now, what's to happen to them poor lambs? Oh, and there was a queue in the box office this afternoon. Well, if four elderly spinsters can be called a queue, and we can't give them their money back. I mean, they probably had enough disappointments as it is. It's no good, sir, talking about struggle and survival and loyalty and responsibility, and you just go and cancel a performance.
Disease. What is it? Hopefulness. Look, I think we should discuss this in private. I'll be in my room.
Well, if it is a disease, I've caught something much worse from sir.
What?
The bad case of the Holy Grail.
Look, years ago, in my father's family, the unmentionable Scottish play, I knew Macduff, and he couldn't learn his lines. My father should have sacked him after the first rehearsal, but he said, no, he'll know it, he'll know it. He never did.
But that's the Scots tragedy, and everyone knows that's the unluckiest play in the world. I mean, that is the one superstition I do believe in implicitly. That play would turn a good fairy wicked.
During the fight scene, he couldn't remember the fight. He thrust when he shouldn't and sliced my father's face across. His cheek seized up in a lopsided grin. The only part ever left of my father was Caroline.
It's not the same thing, though.
I'll be in with Matt if I'm not.
Look, your ladyship, please. Let me go to the hospital. I mean, perhaps when he sees me, you never know.
I do know. I realize now I've watched the slow running down. I've heard her hisses of air escaping. I'll call the company together at the half and tell them that tonight.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, Norman. Evening, Pussy.
What are you doing here?
The game is on the door.
Did the doctor say you could leave?
Doctors, executioners. You know what one of them told me? Short, old butcher. Il Duce in the white coat. You need rest. Is that all? When a doctor tells you you need rest, you can be certain he hasn't the slightest idea of what is wrong with you. Discharge myself.
Norman, telephone the
You
hospital.
do not telephone the hospital.
Norman, would you leave us, please?
I'll go and see Madge and I'll tell her that there is an alternative.
You're fit for nothing.
Please, Pussy, don't.
Cancel the performance.
Can't, mustn't, won't.
Then take the consequences.
When have I not?
They promised me that you would be kept there.
He tried to eject me. He couldn't hold me down.
Where have you been all day? And don't tell me you found a brothel in town.
Did you know what we've been doing all day? I remember towards evening being pursued, but couldn't see who the villains were. In the morning sun, I refused to take shelter. I am accustomed to the blasted heath. I could smell eyes watering. Wherever I go, I seem to hear a woman crying. Quite suddenly, I had a clear image of my father on the beach near Lowestoft, hands in hand, inspecting the boats in Medford. And that guy, he said, never, you will be a boatbuilder like me. They defied him and lost his love. Father preferred people to cower, but I had to chart my own course. I decided that I am ready for the Spaniard. Not you, or anyone else. I.
The woman you heard crying was me.
Norman! Norman! Norman!
Yes, sir.
Norman, stay by my side.
Yes, sir.
Don't leave me, Norman.
No,
And
sir.
if you want help, Norman.
Yes, sir.
You stick to him. He won't listen to a word I say. He's obviously incapable of going on. Look exhausted.
That's what I call tact.
Are you sure you're able to go on tonight?
He wouldn't be here if he wasn't, would he?
How long have you been with me, Madge dear?
Longer than anyone else.
How long?
20 years, nearly 20 years.
Have I ever missed a performance?
No, but then you've never been ill. I only know what's best.
What's best for sir is that he be allowed to get ready. Isn't that right, sir?
Ready? Yes, I must get ready.
true, your ladyship.
I can't bear to think it like that.
Well, best you leave me with me then. I have had experience with these sort of things. I do know what to do.
Imagine waiting till the night after.
Right. Shall we begin at the beginning, sir? Good evening, sir. Good evening, Norman. How are we this evening, sir?
Oh, a little tip, I'm afraid, and you?
Oh, me, sir? Oh, I've had ever such a quiet day. I was cleaning your beard and moustache, and ironing your costumes, and washing your undies. And what have you been doing today, sir?
Me, Norman? Why, I've been
Jumping on my hat. What, sir?
I've been jumping on my hat.
Oh, my dear me, what an extraordinary thing to do. May one ask why, sir?
Why, what, Norman?
Why, you've been jumping on your hat, sir. Look, this really isn't much fun for me, this conversation, sir. And it's not much fun for you either, I expect. Are you going to sulk all evening, or are you going to speak to your servants? Oh, sir, I do wish to stop crying, please. I'll tell you what, yes. Let's have a game of I Spy. Let me see. I spy with my little eye, something beginning with A. Well, I'll tell you what it is, sir, because I know you won't guess. A is for actors. And actors have to work. And actors have to change their faces, and actors have to put on their frocks, and actors have to work. Sounds like from whence dost thou get this knowledge? From a boot, sir, that one wild evening. Words to that effect. Look, sir, there is less than an hour to go. You usually do want longer. So shall we make an effort? Yes, sir, yes. It's me, Norman, the one with the soulful eyes. Oh, dear, I've never known a kettle take so long to boil. Oh, tell you what, I know. Have a little brandy. Go on. Break the rules. A little brandy won't hurt anyone, as the surgeon said to the undertakers we know. Just in time. Here we go. I've saved my ration for you, sir. I don't mind going without. Here we are, sir. That's tea, sir, not rat poison. Well, pick it up. There, that's better, isn't it? There, isn't it? I know you'd like it biggie, sir. I saved some for the mayor's reception in Briarlington. Here, sir. No. Oh, have one yourself, Norman. Thank you, sir. I don't mind if I do. Sir. Oh, sir. Yeah. Look, there really doesn't seem much point in you discharging yourself from hospital, only to sit here like Naomi cries being turned into stone. So, shall we make an effort? Sir, yeah, allow me in, that's what I'm here for. Sir, come on. I know how you feel. I know exactly what you're going through. Come, sir. Oh, sir, please. Now, I had a friend once. Even worse than you he was. All they ever wanted to do to
Do you know what they wanted to do to him, sir? They wanted to put him in Colwyn Bay. And you know you never ever do any business in Colwyn Bay. And do you know what my friend meant to say? It was an offer of, yes, a telegram, a city telegram. Could you start Monday, understudy, scrubby, out and about? My friend, he discharged himself from hospital, caught the first train to London, and organised digs in Brixton. Now imagine that, sir. See, an offer of work meant that somebody cared and somebody needed my friend. And that's ever so important. Well, so my friend said. Well, here's something to cheer you up then, sir. There's going to be a full house tonight. Yes, imagine that. All those people watching and wanting you to act.
Really? A full house?
Yes, sir. Shall we make a start?
It's played tonight.
It's King Lear, sir.
Impossible!
Oh, come on, sir. That's not very nice. I don't think. I mean, all those people paying good money to see you act, and you say impossible? Now, that's very nice, I don't think.
I don't want to be seen.
Oh, come on, sir. It'll be very difficult for you not to be seen, especially seeing you're playing King Lear, and with the kind of lighting you use.
I don't want her ladyship to see me.
Well, that'd be even more difficult, sir, I'm afraid. Seeing if she's playing Cordelia. Look, you were with her a moment ago. You were alone together. Yes, sir.
What's the play tonight?
King Lear, sir.
That was wrong.
Yes, she often is.
I have been ill before. Did you ever see me in the Corsican Brothers?
No, that was before my time, sir.
I went on with double pneumonia. Apt when you're playing the Corsican Brothers. I'd rather have double pneumonia than this.
And then what, sir?
Why am I here? Why am I here when I should be resting? I should be asleep. Even kings abdicate.
Oh, sir, now, I hope he's happy with the woman he loves. I hope he's happy. That's all I can say. Shall we undress, sir? Speaking of undressing, sir, now, wasn't there peculiar lights in Market Square this evening?
All be in Market Square.
Well, you were missing all day, sir. What do you remember?
Walking, walking, walking. If only I could find a good catchy title, I think by night a little playing or two.
It's still stuck, are we, sir?
No, I wrote a little today. 2 or 3 sides of an exercise book, but I can't find a good title.
Sir, we'll think of something.
See if it's still in the pocket of the coat there. And my glasses.
Well, sir, I'm afraid you won't see much through these.
What I wrote there. Look for me. Is there anything there? There's not. You can't be here again.
are only 3 people out front, or if the audience laugh when they shouldn't, or don't laugh when they should, there's bound to be someone out there who knows and understands. And I work for him. Now, that's what my friend said.
Can't move that which can't be moved.
What are we talking about now, sir?
I feel inside this stone, stone upon stone, and I can't lift myself. No futility what I say. I dream at night unseen hands driving wooden stakes into my feet, and I can't move. And when I look at the moons, I see a gelated leprous pass, and the dream is long and graceless. I awake sweat-drenched, poisoned, and all day long there's a burning heat inside me, driving all else from my mind. What did I do today?
You walked, sir, and you thought you rose, and you were in Market Square, and a woman, she kissed your hand, and she said, "Don't you were lovely because you've been proud."
How do you know all this? Has someone been talking?
Sir, no. Look, I don't wish to rush you. I lie, I do.
I hate the spies.
Who?
He's a hard taskmaster. He drives me too hard. Oh, yes.
I'd like to see him.
Oh, I'd be rather.
Look, it's my responsibility to take the curtain up tonight. There isn't much time.
Things have reached rather a delicate stage. I'd rather he wasn't disturbed.
What's all the whispering?
It's nothing, sir, nothing.
Has he begun to make up yet?
No, not yet, but he will be
Do you realize how late it is? They'll be calling the house.
I know how late it is.
Then on your head be it.
Who's that?
It was just managed to say that everything's running like clockwork. Look, sir, here's your dressing now. Let's keep it on to make sure we don't get ourselves a chill. There. Now, look, what does it matter, sir, where you were or what you were doing this afternoon? You're here now, where you belong. And it's a full house tonight, too, sir. Lovely.
Really? A full house?
So we're standing in the gods, sir.
You know they bombed the Grand Theatre Plymouth?
And much else in the city besides, sir.
I made my debut at the Grand Theatre Plymouth.
They weren't to know.
I shouldn't have carved this autumn. But I had no choice. He made me.
Who, sir?
I should have rested.
Okay. I had a friend once, now, he was ordered to rest, and he obeyed and he became ever so ill, sir. He nearly became a captain. Would you like it rubbed out, sir? I can understand that you're feeling dispirited. What with the trouble of readying young boys to play the young parts of Shakespeare, and not to mention the trouble this week with Mr. Davenport Scott.
What news of Mr. Davenport Scott?
Well, the police have opposed bail.
What?
Well, he had had his second warning, sir.
How then do we dispose of horses?
Well, Mr. Thornton is standing by to pay food.
Who then is Oswald?
Mr. Brown, I'm afraid.
That seems to be a nice shot for reason, not for need.
Well, it's 98 short, sir, actually, if we take the text as gospel, so one more or less won't be too disappointed.
Brown, toothless as fool. Thornton, toothless as fool. Brown, lisping as Oswald. Oxenby, limping as Edmund. What have I come to? I've never been at a company like this one. I'm reduced to old men and dancing boys and criminals. Yeah, has made it very difficult for Shakespearean companies.
Well, sir, that will make a good chapter in your book. Oh, look, there is one other difficulty that we have. If Mr. Thornton is to play fool, we've got no one to operate the wind machine in the storm, and so we're going to be somewhat short for the storm scene. And Mr. Thornton was ever so good too, basically. Well, Madge does know the problem, but she's ever so unsympathetic.
You tell that to me, I must have that storm at full strength. What about Oxen there?
He's not the most amenable of gentlemen.
Send him to me in the half. I'll have a word with him.
Yes, sir.
Let me speak to Thornton too.
Oh, bushy beard and moustache. And I'll take these and see what we can do with them too. Jumping on his hat indeed. I shan't be a moment, sir. Sir, it is time to age.
Which stick do I use? They're all the same colour. I can't see the colours.
Shall we start with our eyebrows, sir?
Eyebrows?
We usually suit our eyebrows. Now, number 5. It's not too high on the forehead, sir. And clean the upper lip and the beard line for the moustache and beard. It's just the mask you always say. There, you see, sir, it's as easy as falling off a tightrope.
In a pale Gregorian afterlife, I should certainly become a painter. A palette, a few brushes, the 3 and 6 canvas, a camp stool. No one drives you.
No one drives but yourself, sir.
How dare you? How would you know? Who said I drive myself? I am driven. You have to believe in yourself and the rest of it. You have to keep faith with your aspirations and allow yourself to be enslaved by them.
I'm sorry, sir.
How dare you? And the bondage is everlasting. You have to learn to wait and wait and wait. And the moment comes when you launch your back and take the rudder. And then, oh, my masters, beware!
I didn't mean to upset you, sir.
Yes, all you are risking. To face the first night audience before whom they open your soul. Face your entire life in jeopardy time after time. So your back to the stripes of critics. You're doing these things year after year, always with increasing terror. Because it is easier to climb than it is to hang on. And now you see why I bent the rope today after my first essay into management. You have the strength to go on. On and on.
There'll be a page in your book, sir.
Do they know what it means? I hate the
Oh,
swines.
who, sir?
On and on and
Oh,
on.
all right, then. Well, look, shall we go on and on and on with that makeup, sir? Come on. Length of the line, sir.
It's time to paint in all lines. Now I'm really deep in this one
How is he?
Nah, you'll be fine if you don't.
I'd love to see with my own eyes.
I'd been rubbing you wasn't disturbed.
And what about the understudies?
He does know all about them. It's all under control.
The manager wants to know if he can let the house in.
Yes.
Well, you realise now, of course, that there's going to be an audience out there, do you?
Could it be very silly going through all this if it wasn't, wouldn't it?
Will he be well enough? Will he be ready on time?
Yes.
What's going on? Who's that?
Oh, it's only a minioning, sir.
The interruptions. My concentration. Norman,
Sir,
how does the play begin?
which play, sir?
Tonight's tonight. I can't remember my first line.
Attend the lords of France and Burgundy, Gloucester.
Yes. Yes. What performance is this?
Oh, I think your 227th performance of the role, sir.
127 layers. I can't remember the first line.
Well, we have forgotten something, sir, if you don't mind my saying. We should sing the cheeks.
I shall look like this in my grave.
Look, and now a good broad line in number 20 down there. And give strength, you always said.
Were you able to find any brown and bottoms?
No, sir, no, I'm still looking. But we do have enough for this tour. Supplies are very scarce. Now, we mix the white varnish with the surgical spirit.
I know how to stick on a bird! I've been at the pickup for over 40 years and seen my own course of murder. You think I do not know how to stick on a bear moustache? Step yourself, my boy.
about myself, sir. How about the wig? Shall we take particular care with the wig join tonight? Last week, Richard III was very happy to cap.
Hot. I'm very hot. And face.
Here, have a little brandy. Go on, break the rules. Oh, look, sir, please, shall we highlight our lines?
Imagine bombing the Grand Theatre Plymouth. Barbarians. I should give them a good one tonight. No?
Yes, sir.
How does it play begin again? Oh, let's clean the clack and take a shower.
Sir, obtain the Lord's advance.
You have given it from my mind. Must keep silent when I have blessings. I have work to do. Work! Hard, bloody labor! And to carry the world tonight. The whole bloody universe!
Yes, sir.
100,000 performances behind me, and I have to ask you for the first line.
Sir, I'll take you through.
Take me through it!
Yes, sir.
Nobody takes you through it, you are put through it. My God, I cannot, I haven't the strength.
Oh, you're a fine one, aren't you? You of all people, you surprise me. You who's always said that self-pity is the most unattractive quality both on stage and off. Who have you been working for all these years, sir? The Ministry for Information, was it? Struggle and survival, you say, that's all that matters. Struggle and survival! Well, I struggled, sir. I struggled bloody hard. And let me tell you something for nothing. It isn't easy, neither the struggle nor the bloody survival. I mean, the whole world's struggling to survive, so why can't you?
My dear Norman, I seem to have upset you. I apologize. I understand. We cannot always be strong. There are dangers in covering the cracks.
Never mind about covering the cracks, sir. How about that wig job? I'm sorry if I disturbed your concentrations.
You both understand, sir, that you would have also. What came next? What did I say to that?
Was it ambition which caused me to endure what I have had to endure? It depends, Your Highness, what is meant by ambition. If ambition means a desire to sit in the seats of the Almighty, yes, I have lacked such ambition. To me, it has been a matter of some indifference where I have done my work. To me, it has been the job itself which has been my chief joy.
A fine memory, Norman.
But sir, it's just like a policeman, never there when you want him.
Of course, a play. And a moneymaker. Greatly admired by clever charwomen and stupid clergymen. If I were 20 years younger, I could go on playing that rubbish. Now I have to ascend the cosmos. Do they care? I hate the swines.
Half an hour, please.
Already?
You were late in tonight, sir.
Who wants to go on the Triple Crown? I left my head by now. Look!
What, sir?
My hands are shaking.
Very effective in the part, sir, if you don't mind my saying so. Now, don't forget to make those up.
I can't keep them still. Do it for me.
Must be infectious, sir. Yeah.
To face the vision of my kingdom. There are reduction by retinue. I can cope with food. I can stomach the curses I have to watch out. I can face being whipped by the storm. And dread final entrance. To carry on, poor dear, they are dead. Howl like the wind. Leave her on the ground to die.
my father used to say, sir. Did you know he lived to be 93? He may still be alive, for all I know. There. Albert Dürer couldn't have done better.
Tom,
How are you feeling, Gonzo?
a little more myself, pussy.
Well, you see, madam, once he's assumed the disguise, he's a different man. Gavin of now and thus has perfect for porcupine wits.
Are you sure you can go on?
On and on and on.
Don't start letting me see, sir.
Pussy, I thought it was the black one tonight.
Oh, my dear.
Pussy, did I break you in the night? Did I thank you for watching over me? Was there talk of violence?
No, Gonzo, you drink it.
Still, I have the feeling.
Shall I bring the cloak and tie it on to you?
Yes, as usual.
Oh, Mr. Oxenby and Mr. Thorne, you're outside. Shall I send them in?
What? No, Oxenby, not Oxenby. It frightens me. Mind you, it's the best Diago I've ever had or seen. And that includes that 4'6" Sir Arthur Pelgrove.
That's more like the sir we know and love.
Sir Arthur Pelgrove. He went on playing Hamlet till he was 68. There were more lines on his face than there are steps to the gallery. I saw his leer, and I was pleasantly disappointed. Sir Arthur Pelgrove. Who advises His Majesty? Answer me that!
Oh, you're a miracle worker, Littleton.
Thank you, your ladyship.
Here's a chocolate for you.
Me? Oh, thank you, your ladyship.
It'll be all hands to the pump tonight, woman.
How part of the service, your ladyship?
Thank you.
I don't think I didn't see that. Because I did. There are thousands of children all over this beloved island of ours, starving their mothers for something sweet. And if only they came to me, I could tell them but one person in England with an inexhaustible supply of chocolate. It is I who have to carry her on Dennis Cordelia. I who have to lift her up, carry her in my arms. And Christ, I thought, what rationing? But no, she finds sugar and sand dune.
Sir, shall I show the actors in?
What? No, I can't.
No, sir, you really do have to see the actors. Mr. Thornton. Mr. Thornton, to see you, sir.
Well, Jeffrey, how did the costume fit?
Mr. Davenport Scott.
Mr. Davenport Scott was a worm. You look... Below the lines?
Yeah.
Keep me waiting, brother.
Oh, no.
Pace. Keep out my hopes.
Yes.
Room lights placed in the downstage wings are clean and me alone.
Yes, all right. I know.
You must find what light you can.
Right.
Let me hear you say.
What?
He that has a little tiny wit.
He that has, and he that has.
He that has a little tiny wit.
He that has, and the little tiny wit, when they hold the wind and the rain, must be content with fortunes before the rain is plain as every day.
All right, speak it, don't sing it. And if you're going to put your arms around my legs during the storm scene, as Davenport Scott did, and then around my calves or my thighs, you almost rushed me twice.
Well, even rather I didn't.
Feel it, my boy, feel it. Whatever it takes you, that's the only way.
Right.
Do not let it take too much, take you. It will remain within the bounds. At all costs, remain still while I speak. Of course. No crying in the heart.
Oh, no.
I have tears in this play.
I know.
Serve the playwright.
You.
Keep your teeth in.
It's only when I'm nervous.
You will be nervous, I guarantee it. There will be no extra payment for this performance. Your contract is, I believe, plain
Mr. Oxenby.
You wanted to see me?
Norman, why?
Look, Mr. Oxenby, sir was wondering whether he could ask of you a favour.
He can ask.
Look, Mr. Oxenby, you haven't been with us very long, but you've no doubt noticed that we're more than just a company. We're sort of one big happy family, and we all muck in as required, and you've no doubt heard that Mr. Davenport Scott will not be joining the company.
Yes, I've heard. You share a dressing room with one or two when you hear nothing else. It upsets the pansy fraternity when one of their number is caught.
Well, you've no doubt heard that Mr. Thornton is to play the fool tonight, and so we're short for someone to operate the wind machine. We would ask Mr. Brown, but he's rather too fragile. But the two knights will be sitting in hobble behind the front cloth, and well, we were wondering whether or not you could turn the handle.
In short, no. Anything else? Has he read my play yet?
Perhaps the Russians have had a setback on the Eastern Front. Bolshevism will be the rule of the theatre.
Fancy that. Imagine not wanting to muck in, sir.
He hates me. I can feel his hatred. All I stand for, he despises. I wouldn't read his play, not if he were the commissar of culture.
Well, I feel it, sir.
Is there a part of me?
Yes, sir, there is, but you wouldn't credit the language. I mean, give the Lord Chamberlain not your...
He was ungenerous about Davenport Scott. I hold no brief for muggers, whereas the man's generosity. Fellow artists brought low in themselves cannot be cause for rejoicing. I know exactly what Davenport Scott's up to. He's writing plays for critics, for people. So, of course.
Well, you should really rest now, sir.
Where's the ground that people ground? And I got my head right now.
Don't shoot us. I'll go and see if I can find her.
Child. Remind me of your name again, my child. Irene. And were you at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts?
No, sir. I went straight to Rev.
Of course, yes. Then, yes. Which Rev?
Maidenhead.
Maidenhead, yes. Next week, in Eastbourne.
I couldn't find her, sir.
Just admiring her own statuette.
Run along, Irene.
Yes, yes, run along. A born actress. One can always tell by the cheekbones.
Shouldn't you put the crown on now, sir? It's nearly the quarter. Will I get a ladyship time and
What's
clothes?
the first line again? God help me, that child has driven it from my mind.
Send the Lord of France and Burgundy.
Quarter of an hour.
How much more have I to endure? We're at this big Will Shakespeare tonight. Have you got 20 links to remember?
I wouldn't take it too personally, sir.
On Mars into oblivion if you dare. But each word I speak will be a shield against your savagery. Each line I utter protection from your terror.
I don't think they can hear you, sir.
Swine! My man is over!
Oh, come on, sir, just you're winning.
Perhaps it's time. He can't go on. Go and fetch men.
Norman! Take me down to the stage. Like Christ, no squadron of fascist Bolsheviks will stop me down. Do the thing!
Who'll make the announcement?
What's on report?
Oh, but Mr. Davenport stops down here. I mean, everyone else is in costume, sir.
You then, Norman.
I mean, sir, no, I couldn't
You,
possibly.
Norman!
Sir, I couldn't possibly do it. I have to stop.
I have made my decision. No, sir. I have too much to endure. Do it!
I can't stop shaking. Ladies and gentlemen, the warning has just sounded. An air raid is in progress. We shall proceed with the performance. Would all those who wish to leave, please do so as quietly as possible. Thank you.
Queuing, Gran.
We have to
train timpani, sir.
The train is coming.
Stand by, sir. Here are the king's fanfares.
Sir, that's your cue. Sir, her ladyship's just made her entrance. Quite a nice round too. It's your turn now, sir. Sir,
You see? What did I tell you?
please, sir, I implore you. It's your cue, sir.
We thought I saw the king.
We thought so too.
We thought I saw him. His procession formed 100 knights escort. Suddenly looked.
Mr. Oxenby's having to extemporize, sir. Please.
The big heath man, which we love kids.
It's your cue.
The king, my father, one we brought behind me.
Sir, please.
While our country marched the good minister.
So the natives are getting restless. Look, sound the fanfare again. Sir, please.
Ah! The inside king. No, I was mistook. My lord, with thy consent, I shall to his majestic side, there discover his royal progress.
Is he coming or isn't he? Yes.
I have been assured, my lord,
Sir,
Hear the king's fanfare again.
struggle
coming.
and survival, sir. I take the Lord of France, Burgundy, Gloucester. Cue the knights, cue the knights. Come on, sir. Cue the knights. Oh, go on, for God's sake. be quiet, as Deputy said to the piano tuner. Oh, you've been through it tonight, or put through it, whichever you prefer. Oh. Mighty, that's what your ladyship said you were tonight. Mighty, the very words she used. Now, I cannot comment on the storm scene, but I did hear a reason not to need. Miss Tremble, maybe, sir. You were full of it tonight, sir, if you don't mind my saying. Absolutely full of it. Oh, yes, and here's something funny, too. Wasn't Geoffrey agile as the fool? I mean, for one of his age. He kept right out stage. Never once got a new light. Much less obtrusive than Mr. Davenport Scott. In every way. Oh, and you'll never guess what happened during the storm scene. Well, you see, while I was jumping and crashing between the wind machine and the thunder sheet, and like a juggle with rubber balls and Indian bells, Mr. Oxenby came to our aid, uninvited. He just gave assistance where assistance was needed. He did. Oh, and later on, when I went up to him saying, well, thank you, he said, get stuffed. It wasn't very nice, but and then he added, well, I don't know why I did it. And I said to him, I said, because we're a brotherhood, and because you're one of us despite yourself. I said that quite unabashed, sir. And he sort of lowered his head, lipped off, but if he'd been given to muttering, he would have muttered darkly. And now, would you like some more tea, sir? Oh, try to speak it, sir.
To be driven thus, I hate the swines.
Who is it you hate? Is it the critics?
The critics!
Sir.
Hate the critics! I have nothing but compassion for them.
Well,
How can one hate the blind, the mentally deficient, and the crippled, and the dead? Bastards!
who then, sir?
Who then what?
Who then is it what you hate?
Stop questioning me, Norman. I must rest now. I need quiet. But don't leave me till I am asleep. Don't leave me alone. My days are numbered. And spent for us.
Yes, your ladyship, I think so.
I'll sit in bed.
Please don't wake him though, will you? He's ever so tired. Shh.
Is it my cue?
No, it's still edible. I have things to say.
Norman tells me you thought I was mighty tonight.
I said nothing of the kind. He makes these things up.
What have you to say?
What I always have to say?
You know my answer.
Look, you've worked hard. You've saved. You've done this. Tonight at the final curtain, make the announcement.
I can't.
You won't.
I have no choice.
You'll die. Or be left a vegetable. Well, that's your affair. You're not going to drag me along with you.
I have no choice. I am helpless, pussy. I cower, frightened of being what I do as I am told. I am driven.
Driven, no. Obstinate, yes. Ruthless, yes. Cruel, yes.
Oh,
For an actor, you have a woeful lack of insight. Use your great imagination. Use your inspired gift and try to feel the way I feel what I'm forced to go through.
what I'll do. But I need you beside me. familiar, real.
I am beside you, down in tights. Very good, very good. But so all I ask is that we finish now. Tonight. The end of the week, but no more. I can't take any more.
Is it possible?
It is possible.
No.
You deceive nobody but yourself.
If that were true, then why am I here? With bombs falling, defying, risking life and limb. Not by choice. I have to keep the faith. I have a duty.
False.
What?
You do nothing without self-interest. You drag everybody along with you, me, chained, not even by law.
Would marriage have made so much difference to you?
Oh, you misunderstand deliberately.
I should have made a divorce then.
You didn't get a divorce because you wanted a knighthood.
Not true.
True. You know where your priorities lie. You do nothing without self-interest. Oh, you're driven. Make yourself sound like a disinterested stagehand. You do nothing without self-interest. For you, and you, and you alone.
Please, pussy toad, I'm sinking. Don't push me further into the mud.
Sir, a lady. For God's sake, you're a third-rate actor-manager on some tatty tour of the provinces, not some great colossus bestriding the narrow world. Sir, a lady. Look at me, darling tights. Look at you. Liz Hobble would be luxury compared to this.
Pussy, I'm surprised at you. With your heritage, your father was of the breed. He donned the purple.
Don the Purple, the breed, servants. I've heard that all my life. My father also spoke as though he were decreeing the apostolic succession.
Pussy, I'm not well. I have half of Leah's lifetime yet to live. I have to lift you in my arms, to howl, yet to speak.
Sir, the lady. Where a lovely soul. You couldn't get a knighthood, because the king doesn't possess a double-edged sword. The only honor you will ever get is when you go on stage and we all bow to you.
Do you remember years ago one of our godrules? Tall, dark, handsome girl with a Grecian nose.
Flora Baker.
Was it? That was Flora. You remember one night I was rather harsh with Norman, because he'd got my tights inside out during the quick change of the Wandering Jew. Or was it the sign of the cross? Whichever. She turned on me. He may be your servant, she said, but he is still a human being. And then to Norman, why do you put up with him? Why don't you leave him? But don't fuss, said Norman. He only gives as good as he gets. He's got to take it out on someone. He was right. These are the penalties for aspiration and ambition. Self-indulgence, intolerance, unspent energy. So awful hardly to bear. Faith, duty, and struggle must stand for. So awful hardly to bear that anyone not so cursed must suffer in their presence. No one understands. He knows it is not me, but what is given to me. Bursting out of me, can't start ruthlessly. Flora Baker did not understand. Slave driver, she called me. Why did I ever employ her?
Her mother was Lady Baker. She invested £200 in the company.
I've given one too good few motions in my time. Slave driver, me. I thought I caught sight of him tonight, Lucy. I saw myself as he sees me. Speaking reason, not the need, I was suddenly detached. My thoughts flew. And I was observing from a great height. Go on, you bastard! Go on! Don't hold back! More! You've more to give! I seem to hear it say, and each word was fresh and fragrant. I had no knowledge of what was to come, what fate awaited him. The agony was in the moment of that being created. I saw an old man, and the old man was me. I knew there was more to come, what? Partial recovery, bliss, more pain, death. All this I knew I was yet to see. What's that letter? What's that letter? Don't ask of me the impossible. Otherwise I know without you are in darkness. I'll see a locked door, a sign closed in the window, closed, gone away, and a drawn blind.
I'll stay till Northern returns.
Longer. Make longer. Please, Pussy, reassure me I'm sick.
Sick. Oh, yes. So am I. Sick. I'm sick of cold railway trains, cold waiting rooms, cold Sundays on cruise, and cold food late at night. Sick of packing and unpacking and darning tights. I'm sick of the smell of rotting costumes and naphthalene. Most of all, I am sick of roofing week after week that I am barely adequate. Too old. The best of a bad supporting cast. I'm worthy. I'm equal to your talents. And I'm sick of having to put on a brave face. I should have left you at Baltimore, the last American tour. I should have accepted Mr. Darwin's offer to take the section.
Feldman didn't think I'd photograph well. Swine. I hate the cinema. I prefer living things.
How quickly one's looks go.
They haven't built a camera large enough to record me.
I shouldn't have minded modest success.
Why then? Back to that torso after Belgrade, I'll never know. Well, I said the king, but sir, I wasn't feeling. Not once in his entire career did he set a toe outside of London.
I liked America.
I hated the swines.
Act two beginners, please.
I must press now, Pussy. I want peace.
All you want is to have your cake and eat it.
I never saw the point in having cake unless one's going to eat it.
Everything jolly.
Don't you know what knocking is?
Oh, please, sir, not in front of the ladyship. Look, I've been mingling. You should hear what they're thinking out there. I've never known anyone like it. Michelangelo, William Blake, goodness knows who else they're comparing you with, sir. Oh, and one poor boy, he's there with his head all bandaged. He's weeping on the stall bar. And an older man, his hair's grey, but it was once blonde, and he's got parts of skin and dainty hands, saying, there, Evelyn, it's only a play. Which didn't seem to be much comfort at all, because if it wasn't a play, there, Evelyn wouldn't be weeping, would he?
Michelangelo, did they?
Yes, sir, and then.
I'm going to my room.
Please, Pussy, stay.
You must rest, Bonzo. Mustn't he, Norman?
Yes, he must.
Take care of her, Norman. Be gentle with her.
I'm always gentle with her, sir.
Especially gentle.
Oh, why?
Time of life.
You mean all hot flashes and dizzy spells, sir?
She's become a little preoccupied with herself.
Does sound like a bad attack of change, sir.
Be gentle with her. Don't hurt her.
Yes, sir. Now, look, you really should rest now. Is there anything else that you
that'll come sooner or later, sir. And I do hope later. Look, you rest now, and I'll wait for you with plenty of time so that you can enter fantastically dressed in wildflowers. Sleep tight, sir. Don't let the fleas bite.
Fetch Madge!
Yes?
It's going well, I think.
Well, except for your first entrance.
Come here. Come back. Please.
Oh, it's like us.
Cold with fear.
What are you frightened of?
What's to come?
You know who you're talking to, do you? It's me, not someone to impress.
Listen to me, I'm speaking from my heart.
Oh, please,
I
I'm sure.
say I'm cold with fear, and I mean it. Listen to me. You say I'm cold. I'm frightened at what's to come, because for the first time in my life, the future is hidden from me. I see no friendship. I'm not warmed by fellowship. I only know an awful solitude.
An occupational hazard. You wanted to see me about what?
I look upon you as my one true friend.
I have to go back to my corner.
20 years? Did you say 20 years?
Yes?
Have you been happy? Has it been worth it?
No, I've not been happy. Yes, it's been worth it.
Madge dear, in my will, I left you my press cuttings book.
I don't want to know what you've left me in your will.
Press cuttings that span a lifetime, an entire career. I kept them all, good and bad notices alike. Not all that many bad. Talk of me sometimes. Act as if I'm only in the memory of others. Speak well of me.
This is a ridiculous conversation. You are in the middle of a performance of Lear, playing rather less mechanically than you have of late, and you're talking as if you're organising your own memorial service.
The most wonderful thing in life is to be remembered. Speak well of me. You will be believed.
You'll be remembered.
Nadja, I have something for you. I want you to have this ring. If possessions can be dear, then this is the dearest thing I own. It was worn by Edmund Kean in a play whose title is an apt inscription for how I feel. The new way to pay old debts. When you talk of it, say Edmund Kean and I wore it. I once had in mind to give it to you years ago, but you were younger then and you might have misunderstood.
Yes. A ring from a man to a woman is easily misunderstood.
I know I'm more insensitive, but I'm not blind. to sacrifice what some people call life?
Well, I am.
What bird sign?
Scorpion.
Good. Secret cleverness, loyalty, capable of great jealousy, all essential qualities for the theatre. Have a good leg. Come closer. See you. Too good. All the best actresses have legs like tree trunks. So much of you. Such small bones. Are you getting enough to eat? So young. So young. That's more like it!
Oh, well done. My dainty duck, my dearie.
Tony.
So, what was that all about?
He seems better now.
Better than what, or whom, as the case may be.
Do you think he gets the performance tonight?
No, he's not through it yet. Come on, I'm waiting.
For what?
For a graphic description of events. Tell me, or I'll slap your face very hard. I might warn you my heritage is questionable. I can be vicious when aroused.
I thought we were friends.
Oh, yes. Yes, I thought so too, Irene. Yes. Yes, I can well remember welcoming you into the company. I was in the prop room of the Paris Theatre, and you were Trent. There's a smell of size and paint and the creaking of skips. And you locked in the arms of the Prince of Morocco. He, a married man. You with your face all smeared black, and him with his tights down around his ankles, all was ever such a comic sight. And I said, well, don't worry, Dougie. Mum's the word, just don't let it happen again. And then we talked. And we made tea on a pig-stained gas ring. It was beneath a portrait of Mr. Charles Duran as Shylock, slightly askew and somewhat disapproving. And you expressed gratitude, and I said to you, well, welcome to the company, Dougie. Now you're one of us. And this is how you repay me.
What am I supposed to have done?
Well, you told me.
About what?
About Sir, you know, the chief, the father, the governor, him from whom all favors flow. Oh, don't tell me you don't know who Sir is, Irene.
Oh, her ladyship with her arm.
Oh, no. Her ladyship's arm, please. Now, perhaps you didn't hear my question. What was it he did to you?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, you tell me, or I'll mark you for life, Ducky.
Strike me and I'll tell him. I'll tell Sir, I will.
Tell Sir.
Tell Sir.
Irene. Oh, I'm quaking my boots, Ducky. I shan't be able to eat my tea. Tell Sir. Oh, Ducky, in his present state, which totters between chaos and confusion, to tell Sir anything would take a louder voice and clearer diction than that possessed by this junior member of the Shakespearean troupe. The assistant stage manager, general dog's body, general understudy, mat carrier, and company mattress. Yes, namely you. Tell Sir. You won't be able to tell Sir that you'll let him touch your tits on Tuesday's matinee in Astonwood. Tell Sir. Gadzooks, man, you don't think I know the game? You don't think I've nursed and cared for the rotten bugger for 16 bloody years? Washed his sweat sodden dudded and hosed his foul underpants without knowing every twist and turn of what's laughingly known as his mind? Tell Sir. Look, he did something. It was something furtive and unseen. That's more like it. Yes, more like what, Irene? I must know. I need to know everything that he does.
He lifted me up in his arms.
Oh, lifted you up.
I understood. Understood what you meant. So young, he said. Lifted me up. That's more like it, he cried. And I knew. Cradled in his arms. It was you. And Eunice he was after. I do that. I was there. It happened, it's true. I felt it. He was trembling. So was I. His arms. Part of him. That's more like it. She lowered me. Lifted me way down the lawn. Eyes closed. I imagined what it would be like to be carried on by him. Delia, dead, in his arms. Young.
No, it is not a young Cordelia he's after. It's a light Cordelia, you know, light Dudley lights. Go and look at her ladyship and then look at yourself.
You don't understand.
Oh.
It is you.
Look, we tried the Master Builder in Leamington Spa. 3 performances and we paid you absolutely no business at all. And so don't give me all this wish-wash about you. I know all about you. Knocking at the door, and then the audience as they stay away in droves, just me included. Yes, that's more like it. It's light he wants, not young. Oh, but don't worry, you're not the first one to be tried out on the scales. I mean, how do you think her ladyship got the job in the first place? Well, you see, her ladyship, when a slip of a girl, went from mat carrier to youngest daughter overnight. Yes, I remember it well. That was the tour when the Doge of Venice gave Lancelot Gobbo flat. Oh, look, Ducky. He's not after talent or youth or star quality. What he wants is a meager eater. Look, we could cope with anything in those days. Turmoil was his middle name. Just keep well away. Those days are gone. Those days of struggle and survival. What's to come is still uncertain. Oh, you should go further, my pretty sweetie. We can't have any more distractions now. Not if things would be lovely and painful. Well, don't you disobey me, will you? And those fateful words, "You finish on Saturday," have a very sinister ring. 2 rings and bracelet right up your arm.
There you are. You're late with my armour.
Yes. Run along that. Yeah, but you will have to find another canoe to paddle because ours, I'm afraid, has holes. Fantastically dressed in wildflowers.
Michelangelo, did they?
And
What do you mean? Moral grandeur.
when I spoke to the girl, sir, she's not as light as she looks. And none of us can cope with a change in caste, sir.
You cannot be properly repaid. In Pectona, I name you friend. Debt is all mine, and I must be paid.
You're making your tearful, sir.
The prisoners of stale tights, how much have you had?
Not enough, sir.
Iago,
Yes, sir, that's the wrong way.
I need you sober. I have to wait in bliss. I have to carry on her ladyship. You will have to be sober.
I am sober, sir. Diction,
soldiers on the side of right in the great battle. It is our cherished ambition to keep the best alive of our drama and serve the greatest poet dramatist who ever lived. We are animated by nothing else than a desire to educate the nation in his works by taking his plays to every corner of our beloved island. Tomorrow night we shall give King Richard III. I myself will play the Hunchback King. On Saturday afternoon, my good lady wife will play Portia, and I, the Bandit Jew, the Merchant of Venice. Play you may think of greater topicality than ever before. On Saturday night, King Lear. On Saturday night, we shall once again see the tragedy you have tonight witnessed. And I again shall undergo the severest test known to man. Next week, God willing, we shall be in Eastbourne, where I trust your friends and relatives will, on your kind recommendation, discover sauce for refreshment, as you seem to have done by your kind invitation in the glorious words we are privileged to speak. For the generous manner in which you have received our earnest endeavors. On behalf of my company, my lady wife, and myself, I remain your humble and obedient servant. And can no answer me? Good thanks, thanks, and ever thanks.
never put a jot at risk. I never wanted to scale the heights. I played British parts. Tours, of course, never London. I don't complain because touring's a good life. I enjoy cricket in summer, hockey in winter, long walks, lovely women, a weekly change of scene. The English countryside and all this. What could be nicer? But I've never risked a jot. I've been lucky on my muscle, then I expect I can get through to the end of the chapter. I don't do goodbye. My wife, she brings in a bit of the city lessons. I've no right to expect work. Not at my age. The war's brought surprising employment. Youngsters in grandson. I'm sorry to be so long-winded. The point is it any time circumstances should arise, I should like to be considered for better parts. I shouldn't want an increase in salary.
I shall keep you at the forefront of my mind.
Thank you, old man. Well, good night. And thank you. I can manage, no.
Fine fellow. Fine fellow.
Shall we remove our makeup, sir?
I hope Will's pleased tonight.
I had a friend once, sir.
Not now, Robert.
Sir, I had a friend once who had ever such a sweet singing voice, and he lost it in a bad attack of sea mist in Golden Bay. And you know what got my friend's voice back again? It was because he said to himself, they also sing who only stand and serve. The words that came.
Are you pissed, Norman?
Me, sir? No, sir. Oh, now, Sir Percy, how you do tabs on me.
Spread over there.
There, as sweet as the Winston Churchill.
Well, I can't have you pissed.
Not changed yet?
I've been a little slow tonight, you see.
I'm not waiting. I'll go back to the digs and get a fire started.
I shan't be gone.
Good night, Norman.
Good night, Louise.
I don't know whether I should thank you or not.
No, I can't bear to be thanked.
A good woman.
Oh, hello.
Mr. Oxenby,
What do you want?
my manuscript. He won't read it, I know that.
Okay, keep your voice down. It's a little late tonight. You wait there and I'll go and get it for you.
All that struggling and surviving has tired him, no doubt.
Please.
Outmoded hypocrite.
What now, Mr. Oxenby?
A death to all tyrants.
What did he say?
Here.
You can tell him from me I look forward to a new order. I want a company without tyrants.
Who's good about it?
I
Really? I haven't writing off just yet. Or me, nor her ladyship. Her ladyship comes from a very fine pedigree. See, her father was
Yes,
long
I
ago.
saw her father as Caliban, a good makeup artist, that's all.
Not that.
You do well with a bit of success, Mr. Oxenby.
Your nose is browner than usual tonight, Norman.
A little you know.
What did Oxenby want?
Good night, sir. Good night,
Good night, Irene. Do hurry along. You'll keep up with Mr. Oxenby.
See if you can find me a cab in this godforsaken place.
Oh, all in good time, sir. Sir, please, I do wish you'd stop crying.
There's nothing left.
Sir, now, I had a friend...
Oh, for Christ's sake! I'm sitting there, friends! Motley crew they are, pathetic, lonely despair.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
I beg your pardon. Uncalled for. Come myself as your friend.
Never despairing, sir.
I apologize.
Never despairing, sir. Well, perhaps sometimes. Like at night or at Christmas when you can't get a panther. Never once inside the building. Oh, and not ungrateful either. But then perhaps never ungrateful. Too mindful of one's luck, as the saying goes. No duke is more privileged, sir. Here's beauty, here's spring and summer, and here pain is bearable. Oh, I'm never ever lonely, sir. Never lonely. But for he today sheds his blood with me. Oh, I'm too easily hurt, perhaps. I'm sensitive, but that's my nature. Soft, that's a virtue, sir. I'm not here for reasons of my own. No one can accuse me of base motives. I've got what I need, and I don't need anyone else to know, sir. I'm inadequate, perhaps, but never despair.
I've begun my life. Book. I will start. Repent. What did I write?
Oh, you haven't written much.
Read it.
My life, dedication. This book is dedicated to my beloved pussy, who has been my steady spur. To the spirits of all actors, because of their faith and endurance which never fails them, and to those who do the work of the theatre yet have but small share in its glory, carpenters, electricians, scene shifters, property men. To the audiences who have laughed with us and have wept with us, and whose hearts have united with ours in sympathy and understanding. And finally, sir, to the memory of William Shakespeare and whose glorious service we all make. Sir.
My life will have to do.
Sir, carpenters, electricity, electricians, property men, sir, 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 sir. We're not dead, are we, sir? Come on, you know the line, that's your cue. You lie, Jack, it lives. Talk about us, sir. You're right, sir. The room's spinning. Electricians and property. Yeah, this doesn't mention stage managers either.
We'll wait outside.
Oh, are we going to get paid? I mean, is there enough money left in the till after deductions for income tax? We're all owed a week's wages. Just because we died on Tuesday doesn't mean we get paid pro rata.
Wait outside?
Look, you're nothing now, Ducky. Hey, he took away your stripes. And mine. How could he be so careless? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? I don't want to end up running a boarding house in Colwyn Bay or Weston-on-Sea. What am I going to do?
You could speak well of him.
Well, yes, I speak well of the old sod. I wouldn't give him a good character in a court of law. Ungrateful bastard. Take your pardon, Ducky. Let's steal.
Get out. I don't want you in here.
Oh, hold me. Yes, look out for this ride, you know, kissing on the altar.
Oh, stop it!
Yes, speak well of the old sort. You know, he never once took me out for a meal. Never once. I can't even remember him even buying me a drink either. It's always the back seat for me. Now, he just walks out and leaves us with no thought for anyone but himself. What did I put up with him for all these years? Why? Well, reason not to leave, rotten bugger. Oh, beg pardon. Go outside, turn out 3 times, come back. Yes, he's one of the old sod. You know, I know exactly what you say about him. Yes, I know all about you. I've got eyes in my head. Yes, we all have our little sorrows, Ducky. Yes, I know exactly what you say. Step up our faithful, loyal, loving. Yes, well, I've only got one thing to say about it. And I wouldn't say it in front of you. Nor a lady. Already not even here, but it's best he's not here. No, hey, he'd find some way to take it out. No one will ever know. I wouldn't give them